Kate.
I'm Ebong.
And I'm Sonia.
And today we're dishing with you from Cafe Milano, located at 3251 Prospect Street Northwest. This is the power spot.
And the mozzarella is so good today.
Our guest today is Lindsay, who is the producer as well, co-writer and director of Jazz in the Diamond District.
Yep.
And so for a minute I thought this was about jazz, so tell us what this movie is about.
It's actually about a girl who drops out of college and moves back to DC because her mother's sick, and she's trying to be a singer, and so she joins a local go-go band, and so she's kind of touring around the city with them, you know, trying to make a singing career for herself. But
go-go is pretty important here in DC. Go-go actually had its founding here.
Yep.
So what I love about this is that you not only chose something that was very DC, you filmed the entire thing here in DC, and it's a very district good feeling movie. Now why did you decide to do all of that?
Well, I mean, my sister and I are from here, and so that was a big thing. We wanted to write about what we kind of know about, but DC is so gorgeous, and we wanted to showcase that and showcase the culture and where we grew up and kind of just tell a story that we knew about. So, you know, we wanted DC so pretty, so we wanted to show.
It's not an autobiography by any chance.
No, I mean, I have two sisters and there's some similarities, but no, I mean, I am a singer and my older sister is in the film, is actually a dancer, but that's really the only.
Why this particular idea, besides anything else that's in addition?
I mean, we really wanted to tell a story about a woman, a female character that is complex and kind of has some downfalls that she's responsible for, but also has good times that she's responsible for, and just make it as realistic as possible. So, you know, as women, we really wanted to do that, and so that kind of factored into how the story came about. And, you know, it's set here, but it could technically be set in any city, but we have such a strong musical culture here, so we wanted to highlight that.
There's so many large, you know, big name movie directors and movie budgets that come to DC. What's it like as an independent filmmaker to make a film in Washington?
Ooh, good question.
Hard? Yeah. Do you get a lot of support?
We actually do. I mean, it's definitely different because they are used to the huge government movies, and I mean, part of the whole goal of Jazz was to really pull it out of where, you know, typical movies are shot and go into the neighborhoods, you know, and things of that nature. So it was difficult in terms of getting people used to it, but they were really excited. And, you know, Wood Harris is in the film along with Clifton Powell, and everyone loves Wood just because, you know, of The Wire and everything that's been so close. And so he was so well received, and that helped us in a lot of situations, you know what I mean, where people were just really welcoming of the production in general. So I think, I mean, a lot of indie films are starting to really come out of here, and so I think people are beginning to like the city and filming here.
Because historically, you'll see a lot of the films that are shot in DC tend to be about around the monuments.
Right. Good sweeping shot of the mall.
It's a military base, White House, and this is not even part of that, because that's not where the global culture is. So, I mean, I think that's really, really important to notice.
And do you think that had a hand? Why did these big name actors decide to be in your film? Was it because they wanted to showcase DC's other side, or how did you entice them?
Well, I mean, Clifton Powell is from here, and so he was, you know, I mean, so supportive. A lot of the film people involved with the film are from Duke Ellington School of the Arts, and he actually graduated from there a long time ago. And I think that was a big thing for Wood wanting to see DC. But I mean, I really think they like the script and the characters, and that ultimately was what, you know what I'm saying, really did it for them. But I mean, they loved the city when they came here. You know, Cliff was so happy to come home, and Wood just couldn't believe, you know, that it was so green here, and it was just so gorgeous, and it was just something he hadn't really, you know, that he didn't really know, I guess, from the news and from what people see. So we're proud that we were able to kind of get into some, you know, some new places and let people see some new things.
Can you tell us about some of those locations?
Yeah.
You know, don't give away the movie, but can you tell us about some of the best places to shoot and how you found them? Did you just happen upon them, or you always knew, I want to film that alley?
It was kind of a mixture of where we wanted to go and where, you know, we could logistically get into during the shoot. But I mean, we shot on 8th Street by the Atlas Performing Arts Center, Ben's Chili Bowl, Howard Hospital, Rock Creek Park, Duke Ellington. We did a lot of stuff with Ellington. We were in Crestwood. We were in Southeast. So we've been kind of just all over. I wanted to stay outside because it's a summer film. So, you know, just it's so vibrant in the city, and so we wanted to play off that. So we kind of went all over the place, but, you know, just trying to showcase as much as possible. over the course of the film. So.
Technically, did you shoot on film, HD? What format are you using?
We shot HD on a camera called the Cine Alta F900, which is like has a very good film quality, and we use the MKBAR, which is a new Steadicam system.
Nice.
We were actually the first indie to use it, and it was really awesome because you can really move and cover a lot of ground, with the camera, and it can rotate, in every direction. So we were able to use that as our primary camera and do a lot with that. So
and posting in the city as well.
We did some of it in LA and some of it here. We tried to work with as many people here as possible, and there's so many great people here and in Baltimore as well that,
Now you put it up for pre-sale on Amazon already, and it sold out in record time.
Yeah,
in crazy time. Is it because you all did a lot of pre-promotion for this, or are people just looking for go-go movies? Why would it be so popular?
I think it's been a really long time coming, and we shot the film, and we really wanted to do the festival circuit and do the theatrical release, and we've had these kind of phases for it, so I think it's been building for a long time, and we had a great theatrical release earlier this year in 4 cities, and so we've just been trying to really get the project out there, you know what I mean? And I think that was one of the reasons why we did well, and I'm so excited.
So what theater did it here?
We did it through Landmark Theater, so we were at E Street here, and then we did Chicago, New York, and Atlanta, and their Landmark Theaters there. So it was really well received in every city, so we're excited.
What's next?
Well, we're doing a short film at the top of next year. We're really excited about that. We've never done a short before, so we'll be producing that probably February of next year, and then we're doing our next feature, which is a comedy, towards like the middle or fall of next year. It's called After School.
Well, if you need extras,
okay.
We'll sit in the background at a table and be like, oh, words.
We're really good at that. Well, Lindsay,
awesome.
thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.
And we'll be on the lookout to see how Jazz in the Diamond District does, and all of your future projects, of course. And we hope you will too. As always, thank you so much for joining us here on this episode of The District Dish.